I worked in customer experience. I'm a manager in the utility sector.
Okay.
So it's a lot of meetings, dealing with people, egos, emotions, that type of stuff.
I'm a health and fitness specialist, health and wellness coach, personal trainer, group instructor, sometimes punching bag, as you can say, but yes, improving the health and wellness of others. You know what, sometimes even therapist too,
Yes,
I can
right?
say.
You're like wear lots of hats.
Yes, father,
Yeah.
husband, son, brother, pretty much a lot of other hats that, yeah.
Yeah, definitely some hesitation that it would stick out and people would know and I'd have to explain it. I've been shaving my head for probably 15 years by the time I got SMP done. So people were used to me. I've worked at the same company for 12 years. So I was worried that I'd show up to work one day and everyone would be looking sideways like what just happened to him, right? So, but that hasn't been the experience at all. So, yeah.
How about for you? Were you worried?
I started off like it's only been maybe 7 years. I've had long, curly, luscious locks, and I've noticed with my mom's genes, you know, the hair started to thin over a while. I kept cutting it shorter and shorter and shorter, and eventually I was gonna get some head tattoos, shave it, and get some like head tattoos.
tattoos.
Oh yeah, and I've talked to Trev about them. So I still want to do it. And I had a friend that says, why don't you try SMP, like scalp micropigmentation. And I'm like, what's that? It's like, you're still getting a head tattoo, only it's just like the very fine needles and it gives you a nice shadow. So when you shave it, it still looks like you still have that nice hairline. So I found you and Trev and, you know, a fantastic experience I had. And I still want to do the head tattoos. That is still in the works. But, you know, even walking around with the nice hairline, the crisp hairline, it feels good. And I'm going to be honest, coming out of the shower and, you know, like a 1-2, it shaved definitely like half an hour off getting ready in the morning.
Yeah,
So it's so much more convenient. You're in, you're out, and we're ready to rock.
So for me, I was, even when I had hair, I was always buzz cut it anyways. So when I thought about the hair transplants and that type of stuff, I didn't want a longer hair look. And some people I knew got it. I wasn't really, I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I wasn't super impressed with what was done. So the buzz cut look like fitted perfectly with me. So that's how I kind of went into SMP. I didn't, honestly, when I found out about SMP till I went to Ink2Scalp and met with Trevor and you yourself, I'm gonna say it's probably like 6 weeks maybe. Yeah.
It's pretty quick too.
Pretty quick, yeah,
Very,
for sure.
very.
Yeah.
And how about for you?
I've had long hair my whole life, and you know, it's big maintenance. And you know, finding you and Trev, I did pull up a Google search, and I think I reached out to Trev. He was the first one to respond back, and I'm huge on energy. So just how, you know, how positive he was, how, you know, very caring and passionate, like when you would explain the situation, and I sent him photos, and just, you know, he was real. He was real about it and just very passionate about it because he knew, and he even brought it up, it's a very sensitive subject, right? And just being so sympathetic with it, I just said energetically, you know what, this is the guy I'm gonna do it. I remember you guys were in, where were you guys again? Because I'm in Schaumburg, I'm north, and I remember I drove out an hour, where's it? Whitby, yeah, right on, I remember the countryside and everything. And it was a nice ride. And you know, it was very, energetically, it was very matching to say, hey, you know, these guys are the guys for me. This is going to be the new look. I don't miss the long hair. I wouldn't think about doing going to Turkey and getting the whole hair transplant. And I heard it's a big haggle. I heard it's really rough on you. I like convenience. I like quick. And this just matches my lifestyle right now.
For me, I mean, meeting Trevor and then meeting you, I was super comfortable right off the bat. But yeah, after the first session, I was super excited. And then after the first session, I'm like, there's more? Like, it's gonna get better than this? Like, I couldn't believe it. I think there was like I forget what that timeline is, but
like 2 weeks in between. And
right. And I'm looking at myself like, I find myself checking myself out in the mirror, my car rearview mirror, I've tilted it down.
Good. Yeah, like, this looks good.
Yeah, I
There's more?
stopped.
It's like, this looks good. That there's more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I stopped looking at the cars behind me. That thing was like right in my face the whole time. And then the second session came, and the third session came, and
It gets more fun every time.
yeah. No, it was unbelievable. Like, and the funny part is nobody really. It was so subtle and gradual that nobody really noticed.
Right.
A couple people at work make comments. You look different. They're not sure, but it was like.
They couldn't pinpoint what
No,
they saw.
no. And now we're at a point where people are like, oh, you just shave your head by choice. I'm like, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's keep it with that.
Yeah.
Coming with you. Big,
Yeah.
big journey.
I don't want to say it was a huge journey. It was, like still like this was the look I knew I wanted, and I was gonna do a head tattoo no matter what, though.
Right.
But taking this step first and like blend into it and say, hey, you know what? I can still rock that shaved head look with still that nice fine outline and that nice shadow. It definitely confident boosting, 100%. Process of healing, very, very well. Like I thought it would have been more traumatic getting, needles and tattoos in your head though, but no, very, very, very mild. It was good. It was good.
Good.
I would recommend it to anybody.
Yeah.
Can I say this first?
Yeah, go.
You gotta have a good shaped head, man. No, that's I would say that the first thing would be like know your head shape.
Yeah.
Like know your head shape, Bob. It's a tough one because you don't know until you actually take that initial step. So it's ballsy, but at the end of the day, it's like you got to be happy with yourself. That's all. And no one else matters. It's what you think of yourself, and that's all that matters. If it's gonna make you feel more confident, absolutely do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I came across this years ago. I would say if you're on the fence, definitely meet with you and Trevor, because I think when I met with you guys, and you guys pulled out the tape measures and the line and
Professional, very
right. I was like,
professional.
okay, like cause that I wasn't sure how it would look because I seen some stuff on YouTube where you guys had like a straight line like down to their eyebrows, and I'm like, oh
I
man.
don't know about that.
And then you and Trevor came with your expertise, and you said what it should look like and what it like. Don't do too much, like that type of stuff, and that made me feel really comfortable. So I mean, for myself, I wish I had done this or found out about this and you guys years ago. And anybody that's on the fence, it's a great option, right? It's like you said, low maintenance. You don't have to travel 1,000 miles to do something. Hope that it sticks. This is kind of after the first session, you see it.
You're almost guaranteed.
So just like getting ready in the morning instead of having to shave your head every day. It's like
so easy. It's
Right?
so
Yeah.
convenient.